Hi everybody, this is Willow from Forever Mystical. Forever Mystical is my YouTube channel, it's my Facebook page, my Instagram account, and my Etsy shop. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about throwing the bones, also known as bone divination. I have a set of bones. I've been reading with bones for a few years now, for quite a few years. And today I'm going to show you how I charge and attune my pieces in my set to me. Bones and curios are deep from within the hoodoo, voodoo cultures. A lot of people use chicken bones and other animal bones. I like to use carved pieces of bones, images of bones, and other curios as well, such as charms, maybe nuts and stones and shells, and just different other things. And the meaning to each is what you give to it. Say, for instance, I have a penny in my set. And the penny on one side is Abraham Lincoln. And to me, that represents an important person, such as a boss, a doctor, a spouse. And on the other side, it has the Lincoln Monument. And that to me, that means an important place, an important meeting, maybe a court date, maybe legal papers. So that, and depending on what it's laying with, lets me know what lets me know what it's going to fall within the reading. Say it landed next to a decayed tooth, which means dishonesty, lies, deceit, and it landed next to a wedding ring, which represents marriage, partners. So if all three of those wounded up together, the penny, the decayed tooth, and the wedding ring, what I'm going to say is someone is appearing into court because there is a possible divorce getting ready to take place over deception, or a partnership is heading into court, maybe to be dissolved over deception. So, precaution, take precaution, because there's lies and deception within this partnership or this relationship, and this is what it could result in. So there's an instant for you. In my own bone set, well, first, when I read on a rabbit skin. I think a rabbit is a very spiritual animal, but I also think this is soft, and I think this respects the spirit of the animal for which my bones came from, and it respects the energy of the spirits that I'm calling on, to help me with each reading that I do. So first, my bones are in just a little bag that I made, and then this is a bone piece that I put a tassel on, and this is my pointer. Now my first bone set, which was quite large, when we moved, somehow disappeared. It got lost or something, I don't know. We moved from Ohio to Florida, so go figure. So I'm creating another set, and I am using this as my pointer right now. I do have another piece coming in that I will be adding on to this, hopefully to make it back similar to the one that I had. But for now, I am happy to have this. So I am going to dump out my bone pieces. And the purpose of this, I'm going to lay my bag here, and the purpose of this is I want to show you how I charge each one of my pieces. Okay, and so first thing I'm going to do is I am going to light this incense. If this video runs past 30 minutes, you might have to catch part 2, but I will try to keep it under 30 minutes, as I have already gone through. I need to find, I got a lighter. Okay, so I have already gone through Well, I guess that lighter's out. I'm going to pause for a minute and grab another. Okay, I'm back. So to save time, I went ahead and got my incense lit. Now, I'm going to put a globe. I normally use this over a candle outside so my candle don't get blown over. But I'm going to put this over my incense cone because what it's going to do is going to bring it straight up. That way, as I charge each piece into the incense, I don't have to worry about it having to chase the smoke. So, okay, so here, this was a keychain, and as you can see, it looks like a little mask. It's just a little light piece of wood. So I'm going to hold this over and allow it to cleanse. And then I'm going to speak upon it with my breath, and that is what's going to charge and attune it to me. Mask. For what is hidden behind the mask. Who is hidden behind the mask? Who is working behind the scenes? Worry stone. For worries and concerns. Key, gift of the universe, to open the doors for which I knock, and to lock the doors for which I did not. Green aventurine, for abundance and prosperity, new beginnings and new opportunities. Shell, for giving, receiving, and for the element of water, taking the road of least resistance. Buckeye, plant a seed, make a plan, set a goal, good luck, good fortune. Metal ring, cycle, a full moon phase. Spiral, feminine energy, nurturing, mothering. Goddess, divine energy. Clear quartz, clarity. Some things need to be cleared up. Citrine, confidence, the element of air. Happiness, success in business, good cheer. Clothespin, holding things together. Cross, method of belief, what you believe in. Fish, go with the current or go away from the current, go against the current. Spear, defense. Pointer, allow me to read effortlessly and accurately. Turtle, patience and perseverance. Alligator, defense and protect. knotted cord with a key. Something needs to be locked away. Some things need to be banished or bound. Pyrite. Not everything is as it seems. Wishing beads, wishes, hopes. Black rock represents earth, solid foundation, solid as a rock. Feather, air, lively dance, or chaos. Shield, be on guard, take defense. White tooth, honesty and communication. Black tooth, lies and deceit. Dice, take a chance or it's too risky. Tunnel, light at the end of the tunnel. Amethyst, trust your intuition. Cattle skull, brute, strength, stubborn. I Ching coin, good luck. Amethyst, trust your intuition, psychic ability, mental protection. I have 2 amethysts, for which now 1 I will be removing. Rose quartz, unconditional love, relationships, self-love, self-forgiveness, self-acceptance. Bone pipe bead, large, a large amount of time. Broken ring, cycle needs to be broken. Silver ring, partnership, marriage, engagement. Yin and yang, balance. Double X, crossroads, choices to be made. Skull, ancestors. Pinnacle, completion. Penny, an important person, an important place, an important date, or an important thing. Lapis, expression and communication. The rune for journey. The rune for standstill. The rune for disruption. The rune for success. The rune for home. And because home has this X in the center, to me this can also mean crossroads at home. Decision needs to be made at home. Blank rune, currently unknown. Rune for victory. Rune for Fenneman. Rune for good luck. Rune for wealth. Rune for trust. Rune for marriage. Rune for strength. Rune for healing. Rune for prosperity. Rune for future. Rune for prosperity. Rune for joy. Button. Something needs to be unbuttoned or something needs to be buttoned up. Rune for love. Flower. Garden. Sun. Positivity, growth, manifestation, masculine energy. Rune for wisdom and for knowledge. Okay, this one I'll set aside. I have 2 for standstill. I have 2 for disruption. Rune for friendship. Rune for safety. Rune for protection. Small bone barrel, short amount of time. Mystery face means mystery. Shark tooth, attack. Spring enclosure, spring back. I think I've done that one backwards. Spring enclosure, spring back. So there you go. I have gone through, named each one of my pieces, and gave it a meaning. I cleansed it in a smoke, and then I charged it to myself with my name for the piece and my meaning. Now I am going to put all of these back into my bag. And you do not throw all of these at one time. There is way too many pieces. You can have the original set of bones, which is only 13. They're called bones. Even though you have other curios in with it, they're still called bones, like the bear bones. Okay, I have all those back in here. So the original set had 13. So you can have only 13, or you can have as many as I have, or even more. So I'm going to shake these up. This is called wakening the bones. Okay, this is waking them up. And normally when I'm reading for someone, I will first awaken the bones, and then I will hand it to them to awaken the bones, to allow them to draw in their energy. Then when it comes back to me, I will do it again, so I may as well pick up on their energy. And then I trust Spirit to show me from there what I need to know. I just reach in, I'll grab a few pieces, and then I'll throw them. I always start dead center, as such. And then I'll go in a clockwise position. So starting in dead center, the first thing I come across is the metal ring. This ring is telling me it's a cycle. So this is something that's going to take place in a full cycle. A cycle could be a moon cycle. It could be a calendar cycle. So let's just say we're going to go with a full cycle. We'll find out what that cycle is as we go along. Here, the wish beam is for wishing and for hoping. Okay, and also because it is a beam, it can be planted. So within this cycle, something that has been planted. Okay, now we got the rose quartz. And the rose quartz is for unconditional love. It's also for relationships. Then come on around to here. We have prosperity. And then we have another rune, which is trust. So if I have to come around, I am going to say, within the next cycle, something that you had planted or had begun, which involves love for the future, something that you love for yourself for the future, is going to be manifesting, and you just need to learn to trust in. You just need to learn to trust in the system, the way the cosmic system goes, and let it flow. So if I'm going to say within a cycle, it could be within 30 days. It could be within a moon cycle. Let's go within 30 days. I'm going to say within 30 days, something that someone has planted. Okay? Something that you have planted or something you have wished for is going about love in the future, is going to be manifesting as it's asking you to trust in the cycle. So this is saying that what you have prayed for, wished for, hopes for concerning love or a relationship is going to be coming your way in the near future or further down the line, and you're just going to have to trust in the system, because it is going to take place in a season or so. Okay, a circle is a season, can be a cycle. A moon cycle, it could be, it is a cycle, amount of time. So just trust in the system and abide your time. And I'd say within, I would have to say, if I was reading for someone, when I think of a cycle, I am thinking of a full moon cycle. So 28 days, 30 days, what you have planted is going to start coming into, it may not come to full fruition, but it will start within that amount of time of coming more and more into fruition. So that could be a reading. Let's try another. And again, you just take how many bones feel comfortable in your hands. Okay, here, starting in the center here, we've got victory. But victory, this one I also use I can use as an arrow. And this one can be victory or an arrow, but it's pointing right at the one that I use for a pentacle. And for me, that means completion. So it's pointing right at that. So is it saying victory and completing? Victory and completion. But something here is being completed. So victory, and then we have good luck, and then we have a rune of self, and then we have a rune of joy, and then we have the skull, which represents our ancestors. So victory. Okay, so what can we bring forth out of this reading? Okay, I am going to say, if I see self and I see ancestors, I'm going to say that spirit is not reaching out to you as much as your ancestors themselves are. And this is victory and good luck. Victory, good luck, and we got victory, good luck, and completion. So this is saying, and joy. Victory, luck, and completion. So whatever it is that you have been working on for yourself is going to come to full completion. It's going to be exactly what you hope it could be. Trusting your ancestors and your spirit guides to guide you, to lead you, to help you along the way. But what it is that you are currently working on for yourself is going to come to fruition, and it's going to bring you a lot of joy along the way. So this could be a hobby that you're working on, a career that you're going through, a move you're about to make, or a relationship that you're working on. Whatever it may be, you are going to be blessed with good luck, so good fortune for this. It is going to come to full completion, it's going to come to full completion, manifestation. It's going to be victorious. You are going to have, joy within it. And it is for self. And your ancestors and guide are there to, accompany you along the way. So there you go. That is how you can do bone reads. I hope you put you a set of bones together. Remember, it don't only have to be bones. It can be only bones, or it can be no bones at all. The more important thing is that you try. It can just be charms or natural curios, like crystals, shells, and rocks. You know, it can be or nuts or pieces of, you know, of a tree cut into coin shapes. You know, it could be just coins. It can be whatever you wish for your set to be, but no matter what it is referred to as bones. And when you pull some and you cast them, it's known as throwing the bones. So I showed you how to attune your sets. I told you how you can gather different things to create you a set. I shared with you that I only